Welcome to this edition of The Seven. I, of course, am your very exhausted host, Donovan Sharp. I am running on fumes, but that's okay. I am here for y'all. Myron Gaines is running a little bit late. He is probably driving into Miami as we speak. I think Jap said he had something to do, but at any rate, I get to ban my first member. I have banned members before. But Andres Castro says, bro, 697 USD is like 850 CAD. Way too expensive. Well, Andres, you can take your $3.99 membership and you can go fuck yourself. If you think it's too expensive, don't fucking buy it. Don't come into my fucking chat trying to tell me what my shit is. You can go fuck yourself with that. Peace the fuck out. And I'll refund you your $4 fucking dollars. I swear to God. This is what pisses me off the most about people like him. People like him, and you guys can all attest to this. That dude has no idea how difficult. Listen, it's easy to create shitty content, right?
Right.
It's easy to have a fucking opinion and a goddamn smartphone and just nah. It's very easy to do that, okay? It is very difficult to do what I do. But hey, listen, you know what? Some people aren't willing to pay $700 to save $700,000. That's fine. I ain't mad at you. But don't come into my chat as a member and tell me that it's too expensive. Fam, it's too expensive for you. And if it's too expensive for you, listen, if $6.97 is too expensive, then $3.99 per month is something you shouldn't be paying. Get the fuck out of here. At any rate, Amar Kermani says, how do you put name? Don't orange me. Don't at me. You guys know how that is. Anyway, let me introduce tonight's esteemed panel. First up on the screen, the man in Texas, none other than Steve the Dean Williams. How you been this week, Steve?
I'm good, brother. Thanks for having me on, man.
Absolutely. Thanks for coming on the show.
Thank you.
Next up, the man in the NYC who has a wife and a girlfriend, and I think his girlfriend also has a girlfriend. Mr. Lucario, what's going on, brother?
That's popping off. I don't even think my girlfriend has a girlfriend. She's in the room with me. You have a girlfriend?
I do not have a girlfriend.
She said she ain't got a girlfriend. I guess I was the rumor, but hey, you never know. Hey, listen, you know how it is. It was good, y'all. It was good.
The man in Minneapolis, the Snow Bunny Smasher, the Snow Bunny Bunker Buster, Solo TV 84. What's going on, brother?
Hey, man, it's been a crazy weekend. I've got crazy new content coming up.
Oh, okay.
With these snow bunnies, I interviewed like 3 of them. I'm also single, so what's up? Let's go.
Oh, okay. We're going to the snow bunny signal, like the bat signal, right? Like the bat signal.
I mean, I'm just saying.
Hashtag Pinkfoot. You know how that goes. Last and certainly not least, the best dressed and best smelling man on the panel, other than Kevin Samuels. And Kevin, fam, listen, man, Kevin's going to pass me and subscribers here in about 15 minutes. Seriously, man.
Yeah.
Your ascent has been unbelievable, man. I'm gonna tell you what, dude. Your content, it's so addictive. I'm trying to get to bed and I can't stop. I'm like, dude, I gotta turn this shit off. I'm in bed. I'm watching Kevin fucking Samuels. But like, all jokes aside, though, man, how is it? What is it like? Finally, sort of being recognized for creating good content, man.
Well, you know, I'm not gonna lie, it does feel good.
Yes, sir.
But the thing is, I am more excited about the men I'm impacting, the people who never have heard of this stuff before, who will be impacted, who will be able to make better decisions, who may not fall into a lot of those same old traps, and then to get a lot of women who would normally be like, oh, this is turning me off, to actually sit down and reconsider some of the things that they may have kind of poo-pooed and thrown away. So I think it's all good, man. It's anytime you get exposed to a larger audience and then to go like viral on World Star, that's crazy. So yeah, it's a good thing.
One thing I like about your style, Kevin, when you're interviewing these women, like when they're, and it's so funny, it's like they are calling to get the spanking they never got. They seem to like the punishment. But one thing, you have an uncanny ability to see right through the bullshit. Like, okay, how old are you? Well, I'm 29, but blah, blah, blah. Well, hold on. 29. What happened between you and your husband? Well, what happened was, and you always catch them. How did you acquire that skill?
20 plus years in corporate sales.
Wow.
Millions of dollars worth of sales training, sales psychology, additional sales stuff, neuro-linguistic programming.
Wow.
I mean, if anybody remembers the $6 Million Man, I have a lot of training in me. So one of the best things I learned in the sales is to become an active listener and a consultative salesperson. So that's why, and sales is the closest thing you can get to be an entrepreneur working for somebody else. And the guy who will go for the big ticket items is willing to be assertive, can actually find out what the customer really wants and needs, and then tie it to a benefit of your product. You get to make sales. So that's really where it comes from. Some of my favorite movies in the world are Michael Douglas in the original Wall Street.
Yes.
Glenn Ross. It's you know, the love child of both of those movies, Boiler Room. I love those movies. And then of course my favorite movie of all, The Godfather. And The Godfather, his life, man. So it's a career, but it's actually a skill that actually is crossover, and it's being used to pretty good effect right now. I'm digging it.
Good. Well, listen, I think I speak for everyone on the panel and in the audience, dude. We are very, very proud of your rapid growth, man, because when guys like you succeed, we all succeed. And I think having us on the panel, I think we sort of help each other. And it's almost like we're the fruits of our labor, and the more we do this, I think the more we all benefit. So definitely congratulations for your recent
this is the new Rat Pack, baby. I kid you not. I've been a part of some great collaborations over my career, over my YouTube, but to see the breadth of experience in here, the diversity, man, this is 92 Dream Team.
You know what's crazy though? Can I say this real quick?
Yeah, go ahead, man.
When I saw your video on WorldStar, I saw something that I hardly ever seen, was that they were actually agreeing with what you were saying in the comments.
Wow.
Right.
It never happens. Never happens on WorldStar. I was like,
and all I'm doing is I am translating all of the man first, red pill, own your shit, high value man stuff that's been rolling around here for years. I'm translating it into a kind of message that people who will normally not even hear it be able to sit down in bite size and understand it. That's really what I'm doing.
It's incredible, man. It really
and
is.
Because I believe it, because I'm not just saying it to make numbers. Right. I believe the shit I'm saying too. So I'm not just saying it to be hot. So that's the difference, I think.
But the thing is you're so like you're very good at what you do, and you make it look like you're like me. I'm not effortless, dude. I'm up here bulging. I'm fucking bleeding out of my face. I'm like, but you make it look so fucking easy, man. And dude, every time I always say to Def, dude, I wish I could have like 10% of Kevin's fucking pool.
Is anybody
my blood pressure right now?
If you're a basketball fan, Akeem Olajuwon was known for doing something called the Dream Shake.
Dream Shake. Oh, yeah.
Yes.
But he developed that skill not on the basketball court, but on the soccer field.
Really? I didn't know that.
Yes. He was a very good soccer player, and those little movements he learned in another career served him well on the big stage. So that's really what I'm doing. I've developed these things over a course of a career, and now I'm doing it just on a different stage.
Yeah.
So Hakeem Olajuwon made the Dream Shake look easy, but if you ever look at any centers or people try to do that, like, we just can't, because the footwork took a long time to develop.
And if you don't believe Kevin, just ask Shaquille O'Neal, who the Dream absolutely embarrassed, I think, in the 94 NBA Finals. 94 and 95 is one of the 2 years that Jordan was on for 2 years. Okay, let me quickly get to the super chats, and then we will get to the topic at hand. Shout out to Nigel Coyote, who looks like he's trying to kick a nigga's ass in his avatar. Says, you guys are the best. Much love from Atlanta. Thank you very much for the super chat, Nigel Coyote. Also, Black Wolf Inc. with the $5 super chat says, let's get some feelings hurt today. Shout outs to the Godfather, the bad boy, baby. Is that what they call you, the Godfather now, Kevin?
I call myself the Godfather of style, but now it's kind of stuck, and we even played a little The Godfather theme, you know, we got the Godfather scene, got the ring and all ring. Yeah, we got all that, baby. Kiss the ring, baby. It's a brand, baby. It's a brand.
Hard work, then go home. The red pill is a magic pill. You get you won't get courses or videos for cheap. Save up and invest is something taught in the red pill. There is no excuse. So, of course, we are all, oh, wait a minute. NYKia 31 says, I discovered Kevin Samuels 1 week ago. Very impressed. Holy shit. That means I'm not doing my job, because NYKia 31 has been a follower of mine for years. So if he's just heard of you, then I need to start shouting you out a little bit more.
There we go.
At any rate, so tonight's show, of course, is sponsored by my signature course, Womanese Volume 2, what she says versus what she means. The numbers are incredible. It is like I had a projection in terms of students to enroll. Like I wanted a certain amount to enroll. Not only did I eclipse that number in the first 4 hours, right? I think I've quintupled my numbers from last time. So thank you guys all very, very much for the support. For that reason, Womanese Volume 3 is absolutely going to obliterate Volumes 1 and 2. More on that later. Big Brandon says it was the 95 finals. It was the year that the Magic beat the Bulls. Right. Right. Okay. I got you. He's 100% right on that. Okay. So for the topic at hand, Oblong says, how do I watch the replay later? Patreon.com/Donovan Sharp, or you can follow any one of these guys, because I always send the video to them. They can post it to their YouTube channels, their patrons, whatever the case may be. But if you want to watch it, if you're looking to watch it here, watch the replay here, Patreon.com/Donovan Sharp. Just making an appearance down there. Mr. Worldwide 305, right on time. True Chino says, missing one, Myron. And there he is. What's going on, dude? How you doing?
Just got in from this rainstorm. I was chilling with Lucario. We were kicking him, bro.
What up,
Word up, man?
You got back fast, bro.
Yeah, dude. I don't know how I did. I should have crashed like 5 times. Just storming down here.
God damn.
What's up, everybody?
Yeah. Listen, I thought you was being one of those big booty Brazilian bitches.
No, that was this morning.
Oh, all right. Okay, cool, good stuff. What's up, everybody? Mr. Jap, I haven't heard from him. Hopefully he's okay. I know Jap has sort of a crazy schedule on Sundays, so we'll try to accommodate them. At any rate, let us get to the topic at hand. So the topic is how to stop getting tricked by bad girls pretending to be good girls. Obviously, the segue seamlessly into Womanese Volume 2. So let's go around the panel and give our opening salvos. How can men stop getting tricked by bad girls pretending to be good girls? Steve, what you got?
Well, I would say the first thing that they got to do is have more of a sense of self. Because if a woman sits around and realizes that you don't have a sense of self, she's going to kind of walk over you. But the more you learn about yourself and the more you know what your name is, your authenticity and things like that, what happens is when you deal with a woman, you're not really dealing with her tricks and stuff. She's dealing with you. So it's kind of like a different thing where you're saying, okay, this is who I am. You're going to accept me. But if you act up and you think that I'm weak, or you think, the flavor's soft or whatever, you got another thing coming, brother.
Yeah, listen, well said. And I think this is one thing that you consistently preach to guys. The game, too many guys think the game is about women.
Never.
And dude, the further you get into the game, the more you realize that it has nothing to do with women and everything to do with yourself. And as soon as you realize that and put that into action, it's almost like you become Superman. Benjamin Newkirk with the $5 super chat says, good team of brothers here. Can't miss this much knowledge in one video. Benjamin Newkirk has some fly ass fucking motorcycles. Like for real. Like this dude's got some choppers. Mr. Lucario, what is your opinion? What would you tell 20-somethings, 30-somethings, 40-somethings? Mr. Lucario, I'm tired of getting tricked by bad girls pretending to be good girls. Where am I going wrong?
Right. Well, I would say this. First guys got to understand, I did a video about this a while ago, is that women generally have no identity. So basically what that means is a woman is going to act how she feels she wants to act based off who she's interacting with. So there's no technically good girl or bad girl. She just is what she's going to be based off what's going to benefit her. But also I say like this. I say think about Superman, right? You got Superman and then you got Clark Kent. It's the same person. You know what I'm saying? Okay. So guys have to look at women that way, where guys will say, well, I want a girl who's a good girl, right? But who's not the bad girl. Remember, she's both. She's Clark Kent and she's Superman. You see what I mean? So
Yep.
she's the same chick, but she's basing how she's going to act based off of who she's interacting with. So if she wants to, she's going to pretend to be the good girl because she wants to maybe extract resources from you. She may want to use you for whatever you got. And so she's going to pretend to be that quote unquote good girl. But then later on, you're going to find out that that's not really what's popping off. You know what I'm saying?
Good stuff, man. Very, very well said. Let's go to Myron. Fresh off the highway. How can men stop getting, and I know this isn't a one word or a one sentence answer, right? This is obviously a question that encompasses many things, but where would you advise a man to start if he comes to you and says, Myron, how do I stop getting tricked by bad girls pretending to be good girls?
So I think that starts with guys identifying how women run game and how women run game versus how men run game. Men sell success, women sell purity. So
right.
When girls are angling for a relationship, and Lucario kind of, I hate going after Lucario, man. Hit the nail on the head. Like, a girl is going to contort and change herself to fit your programming if she sees you as high value enough, and that she sees you as one of the best counterparts that she can get in her life. So she might, let's say a chick is promiscuous, right? And like, she does all this wild stuff, whatever. And typically, we all know more than likely from the numbers and everything like that, that might not be a good person to have a long-term relationship with. But when she meets you, she changes her whole program, and she's acting conservative. She's being feminine and polite. She's acting all nice, all this other stuff. And she's going to change it because she sees the high value in you and doesn't want to lose that. So she's going to sell you purity. She's going to maybe not be as open to being sexual with you from the beginning. She's going to tell you, I don't do that. I'm not that type of girl. All these things to put in your head that she's pure, because the reality is guys are naturally repulsed by girls that are super promiscuous. Like, if like one of the biggest things that girls that like work OnlyFans or work on webcam, what they sell to the client is they tell them, oh, daddy, you're the only one. No one does this like you, whatever. And when you sell that purity and like that kind of that how do I say that singular type relationship, like, oh, you're the only one I'm talking to, guys eat that up. You know what I'm saying? So that's what girls sell. So once you identify how girls run game, which is by far the biggest thing, they sell their sexuality and they sell their purity. Once you figure those two things out, then you're able to kind of navigate correctly and keep yourself and protect yourself from girls that are camouflaging themselves as something that they're not, that they're trying to camouflage themselves as something they're really not.
Excellent. Excellent. Kevin, what is your opinion? And we'll go to Solo after Kevin. What is the first thing you would advise a man who comes to you and says, Kevin, how do I stop getting tricked by bad girls pretending to be good girls?